Go. We are going live. How's everybody doing? My name's Cliff. This is the Constant Aggression UFC ticket giveaway. My name's Cliff Skeletor. I'm joined by my boy Yas from Dead Celebrity Status, who also hosts with me on Misfit Mondays every Monday at 8 o'clock, and UFC fighter and rising star Mitch Gagnon. Mitch, how's it going, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. Just in Toronto. About to get ready to go to this Godzilla premiere and red carpet thing.
Pretty fancy, buddy.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous doing my first red carpet thing. I don't really know what it is, really. But it's pretty awesome.
You get to mingle with the stars.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
That's what happens when you're a rising star, right? I mean, you're doing awesome in the UFC, man. You 4 fights in, you're just absolutely killing it in there. So it's really exciting, man. You have a lot of followers, a lot of fans, man. They give you a huge amount of support, right? Like I see a lot of the stuff online. It must blow you away.
Yeah, you know, the sport is amazing. I love it. It's I'm overwhelmed.
And I love the fact that you just pulled to the side of the road to do this, so we can do this live thing. We have live viewers on right now, and we're really excited that you guys are joining us live. I know a lot of you are excited to think, hey, maybe you won a prize, and maybe you did. I don't know. All the names are right here, just in case you're wondering. But before we get to that,
so Mitch, I gotta ask you though, brother. I gotta ask you. So
yeah,
you're out there right now. You're on your way to the red carpet to go watch Godzilla. Warner Brothers has invited you out to come out. A good friend of mine, Victoria, basically runs that whole show. Wonderful people over at Warner. So I want to know, when you finally get that call or someone invites you to a movie premiere, like you said, this is your first one, were you excited that it was Godzilla? Or were you hoping it might have been something else? Like, are you excited for the Godzilla film?
Well, I'm excited, but I'm more excited that I could laugh at my buddy Cliff's face at it.
Yeah,
right. He knows how badly I want to see the movie, right? So he basically told me right away too, just rubbed it in my face. He's like, yeah, guess who's seen the movie a day earlier?
That's brilliant. That's awesome.
I basically intend on ignoring all of his messages though, because I know Mitch is gonna give away some stuff. So it's just like I'm turning my phone off until I can go see the movie tomorrow.
Well, it's going to be awesome. I'm excited for you. There's been a lot of hype for this movie. The trailers look great. I'm excited that you got the invite to go there. You're going to be surrounded by great people and a great event, and congratulations.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Were you a big... Did you watch Breaking Bad, eh, Mitch?
No, I'm not a fan.
No, eh? Okay. I'm a huge Bryan Cranston fan. That's the guy, the main star.
I tried getting into it, and it's just too slow for me. Like the start of it, maybe I didn't give it enough episodes.
I would. How many episodes did you give it?
I gave it like 3 or 4.
I would recommend watching the first season, dude, because I swear to God, you get through that first season, and it basically almost gives you anxiety. Like it's so intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give it a try when there's nothing else.
Absolutely nothing else, but you're a pretty busy guy, so I have a funny feeling that's not going to be happening anytime soon. Do you have any information on when you might be fighting next? I know a lot of people want to know that.
You know, nothing confirmed. I can't confirm anything right now, but something's in the works right now.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. Hey, what do you think of the fact that, actually, I wanted to ask you this earlier, what do you think of the fact that Uriah Faber just got that fight against Alex Sakaris?
I was actually going to ask that, dude.
I didn't even know about that. That's news to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it just got confirmed yesterday, I believe.
I'm disappointed, I guess.
I like that you're disappointed. I like that because that tells me something. That tells me that you want to be in that position, which I'm assuming is correct, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. I want to be in that position. I want to fight a top 10 fighter, and prove myself.
Well, first of all, we didn't even get a chance to congratulate you. Last time we had you, you were training and getting ready for your big fight against Tim Gorman. And I guess on behalf of everyone, congratulations. You had a fantastic performance. But maybe if you can give us a quick little rundown on how you felt about your performance. I thought you were fantastic. You won unanimously. How do you feel, and where do you think you'll go from here, just performance-wise?
Obviously there's lots to improve. I feel like I didn't do a lot of things that I trained to do. Um, but there is a lot of positive in that as well. My game plan worked pretty much to the T, but I didn't get the finish that I wanted. So that's a bummer. I don't like going to decision. It's exhausting, and I like to get those quick finishes, man. Not
But
get a
it
sweat.
show a lot, right?
I hate sweating, so.
Yeah. I love that. I love that.
But from a viewer's point of view, it showed, and I think it shows to your the other competitors in your category. I think it shows to them that okay, this is a guy that can go the full 3 rounds and keep the pressure going, right? So that proves a lot, and I think that potentially scares a lot of people in your division. You're a guy that nobody's like mentioning his name because I know that there's probably a little bit of fear to go up against you. You're a tough fight. You're a tough matchup for anyone.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I agree. I said this to Cliff. I feel you're very similar to the way Khabib Nurmagomedov when he was coming out, where people they knew about him, but no one really wants to step up to that challenge. And I think you fall next in line in that sort of category where people are aware of you, but they don't want to put their careers on the line to fight you right now and try to avoid you at all costs. So.
Yeah, well, they'll have to face me sometime.
Yeah. Well, speaking of facing, last time you called out, we asked you to call somebody out, and you actually called someone out. And I want to ask you about that because you called out Eddie Wineland.
Yeah.
And so I guess I want to ask you how you feel about him just being his loss recently, just last week he lost, and who in the top 10 maybe now that Wineland is kind of out of the picture that you think you can match up great with.
I don't know. There's just the top 10 are just so many guys, like so many good guys at the top 10. I would fight anybody really, like to prove myself. I just want that number in my pocket. I want to win against the top 10 guy to steal his number. So anybody they want to give me, I'll steal their spot.
I love it. I'll steal his number. I've never heard that. I'll steal his number.
I threw Eddie Wineland's name out there because I'm a huge fan of his, and when I think about the bantamweight division, his name pops up right away. I'm a huge fan of his, and but I'm not a guy that calls out personally anybody. I just thought it was a great matchup calling out Eddie because he's a stud.
Absolutely awesome. Okay, so let's give away our first prize. We're giving away 3 prizes, all right? So we're going to go with third prize. What third prize is we're basically going to get a UFC poster. Mitch is going to sign it, and he's going to send it out to you. So here are all the ballots right here behind me. People are probably wondering, like, what's this? Who's this guy over here? This is my buddy Jason. Say hi, Jason.
Hey, guys!
Yeah, this guy's a phenomenal designer, all that great stuff. Can't hype him up enough. I was going to get him to Vanna White it for me, but he's a busy dude. He's on his computer, so I'm just going to reach my hand in here, and this is for third prize. This is for a UFC poster signed by Mitch Gagnon. Can I get a drum roll from somebody? All right, here we go. I'm going to hide their phone number. All right. So let's see if you can see that. Can you guys see that? Dominic St. George.
Dominic St. George.
Yeah. Do you know who that is, Mitch?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go, Dominic St. George.
If it's the same one that I know, yeah.
Yeah. So
sounds like a fighter. Doesn't that name sound like a good fighting name? Dominic St. George.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with that guy. I think it's because like the Saint is almost like Saint Pierre. I don't know. Who knows?
And Dominic, I like that. He's a good fighting name.
I think it's a girl, but sure.
Well, good fighting name for a
girl or a guy. So there it is right there. I'm going to make sure to write down on this what it is you won. I'll let you guys talk for a second while I write some information down.
So I'm going to go back to Godzilla a lot since this is what you're going to do and it's a little fun. If Godzilla meets King Kong in a UFC sanctioned fight, who wins that fight?
Godzilla.
Godzilla!
And why? Like, what does he win by?
Stomping.
Oh, so he's a ground and pounder.
Yeah. Stomping.
Yeah,
I think Godzilla is way too big for King Kong.
he is big.
King Kong's agile, though. You know, he's going to be able to move. And
I think that he would have a good striking game, King Kong.
Yeah,
but you're right. I think ultimately Godzilla would get him down in ground and pound.
yeah, like old school Rampage Jackson, slam, stomp.
But you guys are more educated than me in that kind of stuff. So like the Godzilla versus Superman and.
I
like it though. You take Godzilla. I like it.
Versus Superman. All right, we ready for second prize?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do second prize. So just so you know what second prize is actually, we're going to send you your own shirt with your name on it. So you're going to get your own Constant Aggression shirt with your name on the back, right? Which is going to be really cool for you, and it'll be signed and all that fun stuff. So let me mix this stuff around here, and I will grab one. Here we go. Okay.
You like that, eh?
Yeah, it's beautiful. All right. Who is getting there? This is weird. Very bizarre.
Yassine Talat.
Yeah, exactly. Not the same person, but the same first name. We now have Dominic. Oh, let me read that. Dominic McNeil.
Dominic McNeil.
Yeah. So there it is. Oh, that's extra clear. I wonder why the other one wasn't that clear. So Dominic McNeil just won a personalized hoodie. Do you know a lot of Dominics, Mitch?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe it's only Dominic.
All right, so I'm going to write that down. That gives you a chance to ask me another question, Mr. Yass.
Sure. So, you know, we talked briefly, but we see Cliff right now rocking the beautiful sweater, the Constant Aggression brand. This is your brand. Maybe you can tell us the motivation behind what you're the message you're trying to convey with Constant Aggression, and why you decided to move forward with this.
You know, a few reasons why. I felt like the most clothing brand that represents MMA is not quite that, you know, what it represents me. And I want something that you know, is simple, but yet at the same time that represents me. And I feel like, and it doesn't have to be about MMA, but just everything in life, you know, like being consistent in something and going after it and keep being persistent. And I feel like my brand really represents that.
That's great, beautiful, and the product looks amazing. We've seen some ladies in it; they look awesome. Seen some fellas in it; they look badass. Yeah, it's
I'm rocking a hoodie right now. There we go. Constant Aggression got a big mustard stain right there. Still looks good with a mustard stain. So that could be one of our sales right there, eh? Hey, yeah. Get a Constant Aggression shirt. Looks good with a mustard stain.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Love it.
And one of the other things we talk about, because the tagline for the company is "Make It Happen," right? Which we love. I mean, all these companies have their taglines, and it's so important, right? Because it speaks to what the brand is, right? And that's ultimately what it is. When you talk about Mitch, man, a guy coming from Northern Ontario, you know, a lot of obstacles in your way, and no matter where you're from, but in life, you know, there's a lot of obstacles. And he knew what he wanted to do, and he just basically made it happen, right? So it's about not waiting for things, just, you know, making things happen, right? Like that saying, it's like good things come to those who wait. No, bullshit. Good things come to those who make it happen.
Yeah, and I also feel, just in Mitch's statement talking about fighting a top 10 guy, I think the statement he made was, I want to take somebody's number. It's not necessarily a person that he wants to fight. It's about getting that number so he can rise. It's about taking it. So, love it. Constant Aggression.
Yeah, it's super awesome. So, you guys excited for the final one?
Oh, is this the big one?
This is the big one, man. This is the big prize. Somebody's getting 2 UFC tickets to Mitch's next event, which you don't want to miss, right? Mitch's must-see TV. So,
absolutely.
All right, here we go. I don't even look over. I just kind of crumple them all up here.
How cool of a prize is this, getting tickets to go see Mitch at UFC? Like, that's bananas.
That's what we do. We make it happen.
All right, here we go. I got
Get it on me this weekend if my name comes out of that.
Okay, well, it's not another Dominic, so if your name's Dominic, I apologize. but we got ourselves a winner of 2 UFC tickets. So you and a friend, or you can bring an enemy with you if you'd like. Doesn't really matter. Get to go to a UFC and see Mitch fight. So here you go. Sylvie Blake is the winner.
Sylvie Blake.
You get that in focus. All right. No, you don't want to focus? Here,
Yeah,
we do.
I saw it real quick.
Yeah, here we go. There. I can do this. I want this to come in focus.
Stop moving.
Okay.
Is that it? Sylvie Blake?
That's Sylvie Blake. Come on, man. Give me a good focus. You did it on the... Oh, there we... Oh, no, we lost it. All right, well, you can see what it says.
I can make it up.
I'm just obsessive like that. I'm like, I want it perfect. But there you go. Sylvie Blake. I'm writing your name down here. You're going to hear from us in the next few days. You just won yourself 2 UFC tickets, man.
That's brilliant.
Or girlfriend.
But isn't there a stipulation that if Sylvie doesn't pick these tickets up in the next 3.5 minutes, they default back to you and I, Cliff? Isn't that what happens?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get Mitch to agree to that one.
I didn't hear that. Sorry. What? I sometimes zone out. I got ADD, so.
But yes, it's a stipulation. If somebody doesn't get it in the next 3.5 minutes, the tickets automatically become mine and Yass's.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, he's like, no, that's not happening.
I'm not feeling that. Hey, do you guys want to see something cool before we end this?
Absolutely. And I want to ask Mitch one more question, if possible.
Well, I just want to show everybody this. Does it look like a sniper is trying to shoot me right now?
No.
Does it just look like it's a gigantic pimple on the side of my face?
That's weird.
Question, man.
Last question, Mitch. Just regarding the constant aggression again, and you giving back to the community. I know last week you did something really fun. There was a block party, and I know you were able to go there in person. And I believe you guys ended up helping the homeless, feeding some homeless people, and just giving back. And I guess that goes along with your whole philosophy. So how does it feel to be able to do these sorts of things, and is this something you'll continue to do?
Yeah, definitely. It's something that, I think if you could be a positive influence, in society, you should. It's easy hurting people. It's a lot harder helping out somebody and doing it selflessly, right? So, yeah, definitely. I'm actually going next weekend to my hometown. I'm doing this leukemia event fundraiser. I'm doing a dunk. People could come down and dunk me. I'm not. I hope it's warm because I hate the cold. But it's for a good cause, and I'm really happy being involved with it.
Yeah, on top of that, you're also going to be selling some constant aggression shirts too, and a portion of those proceeds are going to go to returns for leukemia as well. Correct, Mitch?
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah.
Well, that's super cool. We couldn't ask for a better, representative of the UFC in Canada. You're the next big thing, and to see where your heart and your mind are at, you're something for kids and people in general to look up to. So thank you for taking the time and doing all the great things you're doing, brother.
Thank you, man. Thanks a lot.
Beautiful. All right, so, I'm sorry we couldn't give a prize out to every person out there, but, just to let you guys know, we plan on giving out a bunch more prizes, throughout the course of this venture, man. This is something that we're trying to build from the ground up, and it's really important to us. It's really fun. I think it's got a good message. I think the style is there, so you feel good wearing it. You're not just supporting somebody wearing some shitty shirt. Excuse my language. So, we're really excited about that, but don't worry, man, stay involved with us and, help spread the word. We're going to continue to throw out prizes out there. We're going to have so much more products in the next little while. We're doing some big orders, so we're going to be able to hook everybody up, and thanks again for joining us. Mitch, do you have any last words?
Keep an eye out for my next fight, and thanks for supporting my brand and everything I do.
Beautiful. How about you, Yas?
I'm just going to say shout out and thank you to Victoria Gormley, Chris, Warner Brothers, the Godzilla family for inviting Mitch out for the red carpet. It's going to be pretty exciting. Everyone go see that movie, Godzilla. And maybe, Mitch, you can give us a review after you see us. Let us know what you think, and we can keep rubbing it in Cliff's face.
I will in detail.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah, that's why I'm avoiding my phone for the next little while. So, on behalf of Yas Salad of Dead Celebrity Status and Mitch Gagnon, UFC Rising Star, and my buddy back here, Jason Hebert, my name's Cliff Skeletor. Thank you so much for tuning in, and, take care. Have a lovely day.
Have fun. Peace.
Later.